Today we're thankful to the Almighty God who blessed us again to be able to come and to worship Him in spirit and truth with great hope and trust. We do and say something to be encouraging and edifying for all of us on this day. I want to thank all the ones who have participated this far and carried on the service. I want to thank Brother Lowe for that scripture reading. I want to thank Brother Lewis for that prayer. And I want to thank Brother Bell for those wonderful hymns. Thank you for singing one of my favorite songs, Home of the Soul. The words in that song I so often listen to because I'm thinking about a home after this home. All of us Christians, we all need to be mindful, not about this life, but the life after this life. So we know that we got to do what's right in this life to get to that life after this life. So we want to just say Happy New Year to all of you and pray that you would have a productive and prosperous and spiritual new year. God has allowed us to see another year. We ought to really be thankful. And so often I call myself trying to get my blood pressure down, and I was in the mall walking, and the guy asked me that you have some New Year resolution. I just said, I normally don't make New Year resolution. I just try to live a better Christian life than I did last year. That's pretty much my resolution. I'm not just walking. I'm walking because my blood pressure is. That's the way I'm walking. But I didn't have a resolution to start walking at the beginning of the year. But he said, just keep that up. Glorifying God is good. He said so many words, and I said, well, because I never have too much made resolution. There's nothing wrong with making them if you like to make them. It's just that I just try to do better as a Christian every year. Just good to see just a beautiful audience this morning. We pray and hope and trust that we just be encouraged this year because God has helped us through 2018, and I know He'll help us through 2019 as well. So let's look at this text this morning and dealing with what we've been studying because I don't know about you, but as a preacher, this series of study have blessed my life throughout time that we're going to help to make it stronger, have helped to the church to seem like everything is falling in place. And just because things are falling in place don't mean that the devil won't stick his head in. Because it seems like when everything is going just right, that's when the devil wants to stick his head back up again. So let's make sure we try to keep his head down and make sure that we try to glorify God and be thankful. I got to the age now where I just learned to just appreciate everything. I don't take for granted that when I sit down at the dinner table, I don't take that for granted. I don't take for granted when I get up in the morning and able to walk to the door, walk to the breakfast table or wherever I got to go that day. I don't take that for granted. I've learned to appreciate life, appreciate God, appreciate people because God has placed us here on this earth for a purpose. And that is to glorify His holy name. Genesis chapter 40. Genesis chapter 40. And let's look at verses number 1 through 8. Genesis chapter 40, verses number 1 through 8. And it reads as, and it came to pass after these things that the butler of the king of Egypt and his baker had offended their lord, the king of Egypt. And Pharaoh was wroth against two of his officers, against the chief of the butler and against the chief of the baker. And he put them in ward in the house of the captain of the guard, to the prison, the place where Joseph was bound. And the captain of the guard charged Joseph with them, and he served them. And they continued a season in ward. They dreamed, both of them. Each man is dreamed in one night. Each man according to the interpretation of his dream. The butler and the baker of the king of Egypt, which were bound in the prison. And Joseph came in unto them in the morning, looked upon them, and behold, they were sad. And he asked Pharaoh's officers that were with him in the ward of his Lord's house, saying, Wherefore look ye so sadly today? And they said unto him, We have dreamed a dream. There is no interpreter of it. And Joseph said unto them, Do not, interpretation belongs to God. Tell me them, I pray you. I want to use this morning for a subject, the butler and the baker. The butler and the baker. These men had prominent position in Pharaoh's house. These men had things that they were responsible for. They were trustworthy. But Pharaoh, they offended them. The Bible don't even tell us what they did. But Pharaoh was offended about something that they did. And the thing about it is that it may not be just about them. It's about something else to me. It's about the providence of God. You know, that's what I want our theme to be this year. The providence of God. Brother Clay, you got the notes out? The providence of God. I like the way God watches over us. God watches over us all of our lives. I was trying to put emphasis on our youth this morning and telling them, God is watching what we say and do right now. God's presence is in this building right now. We ought to act like Jesus sitting on that front bench. Amen. He's somewhere in here, in the spirit. What's amazing about God is that God is omnipresent. God is not only right here, but everybody that's worshiping in God's name, God is there, omnipresent. That's why it's so important that the way we live every day. You know, sometimes people, they get ready to commit a crime, they be looking for cameras and all of that. God got a camera on us all the time. God knows what we're doing all the time. You know, they make all these things now when you come to the doors and you can tell who at your door, you can just look at your phone. Don't even ring the bell. Just look at your phone. Tell them what, and the thing about it, the idea is that somebody is watching all the time. Somebody said the watcher of the watch is being watched. But God watches all of us all the time. So let's look at this story about the butler and the baker. Trusted men that were put in prison. And I believe was because of God's providence. Because of who was in the prison. Joseph was in the prison. And I look at this about Joseph, about how that Joseph was a son, he was a servant, he was a prisoner, and he was a ruler. Now look at the same thing with Jesus. Jesus was a son, he was a servant, he was in prison, went from judgment hall to judgment hall, and at the end, always, he's the ruler. The thing about it, everything has been given to him. He's the head of the body, so he's the ruler of the body. So look at these compared. So many, and I said earlier that there's 120 things that were counted that compare to Jesus and Joseph, and sure, probably there's more than that. But there's so many that have been counted about the parallel between Joseph and Jesus. So many things about Joseph was sold for 20 pieces of silver. Jesus was sold for 30 pieces of silver. That's just a list of things that's in comparison. So let's look at the butler and the baker. So here, the butler was a man. You know, we read the story about Nehemiah. Nehemiah was a cupbearer. Yes. Nehemiah had to taste the wine before the king drinking. Amen. So in other words, if somebody poisoned the wine, then Nehemiah would die before the king. So you have to love that king to die before him, wouldn't you? But that was his position. That was his office, and Nehemiah served, and he served it well. Here's a man that had the same position of Nehemiah. He was a butler, a cupbearer. He was trusted because that could be so many conspiracy against the king, and the king had to watch what he eat because somebody could put poison in his food. Yes. So he trusted cupbearer. And he would bring it to him and taste it because the thing about it is that the cupbearer would always have the attention of the king. Remember that. Yes. He has the king ear. So that's what this story you're going to see here. So this cupbearer and this butler, they both had a dream. And let me tell you something different about this. That you see, we know already that Joseph had a dream before he left home about his brothers and the sheaves, and they was bowing down to him, the sun and the moon. We know about Joseph, knew about dreams, but something is different about it right here. Not so much different, but the idea is this is something here where Joseph here is going to interpret the dream with confidence. And I want you to remember what Joseph's name means. May he increase. Joseph is going to increase in his faith, in his spirit. How is that? Because Joseph is going to, they're going to give him the dream, and let's look at this dream. And when they give him the dream, this is not going to take 20 years to interpret the dream. This dream is going to be interpreted right then. In about 3 days, the dream is going to come true. That's the difference. Watch this, watch this. So here we see, and Pharaoh was wroth against two of his officers, against the chief of the butler and against the chief of the baker. And he put them in the ward, in the house of the captain of the guard, in the prison, the place of where Joseph, now that's it. He put them where Joseph was. The providence of God right here. Joseph was put in prison by false accusation, but he put them in prison where Joseph was. Watch this, watch this. And the captain of the guard charged Joseph. Look at Joseph. I talked the other week about prison promotion. Here's Joseph here already. See, Joseph, some things just come along with Joseph. Joseph just be blessed wherever he goes. Whoever have Joseph as an employee or Joseph as a servant, wherever Joseph at, that place is going to be blessed. Wherever a Christian at, that place needs to be blessed. Everywhere you ought to be the example of God. God glorifying. Your light needs to be shining, and when your light starts shining, the glory needs to go to God. God is what God placed you. I don't care if it's in prison. I don't care wherever God placed you at. You have to learn whatever position God gives you in life. You need to just be thankful wherever you're serving in whatever capacity. I don't care if it's a banker or as a janitor. I don't care whatever you add in life. Remember, wherever you're at in your Christian, God is there with you. Just serve and glorify his name. Because sometimes we have to be trusted with little things before God gives us some big things. God can start you out with some little things. children this morning, I say, it don't make no different way. I told them this morning, I told you, look, you know, my first job I ever had was sacking groceries. And I had a vision. I said, and my vision was, it's a not feature, and I enjoyed that little job. That's the first job I had paying taxes. And I had a job for me because my mother and father taught us how to work in fields and cut wood and pick peas and all of this when we were children. But that was my first job that I had to pay taxes, and they took some out of my check. Amen. When you can. So, and I told them, I love that job, and I feel good about getting up in the morning, going to a job, just putting groceries in a bag and taking them out to somebody and saying, thank you for shopping, you know, in a sense, because I know that part of my little paycheck will come $3.35 an hour. Amen. Back then, I was glad to get that $3.35, and my daddy then told me they work all day for 50 cents a day. So in other words, I had a vision and a goal. So I don't just want to just sack the grocery. I enjoy this, but my vision was to own the store. And God blessed me to own 2 stores. And the thing about it, have a vision, be content. I was content, I was young, and it's about development, growing, mature. So see, God, and I was telling him, God don't take no baby and take a baby and go from a baby to an adult overnight. You have to grow and mature and develop, and that's the way we do as Christians. And we start, and the Bible gives that illustration. We are babes in Christ, and we first baptized, and we grow in grace and knowledge and in truth. We grow. It's about development. It's about even the church. The church has to develop and grow and learn even more. I'm learning how to love and appreciate things every day. I'll tell. I have to say it, I have to commend Sister Rodgers to put up with me. I'm going to tell you, Brother Rodgers ain't no easy person to live with. He's rigid. You know how it is sometimes. Some people call it cheap, but I call it conservative. But the idea is, she knows that I don't like to waste a lot of stuff. You know that? And I have to get on about to waste too much stuff. Too much stuff. And we didn't have a lot of ways. When we were growing up to use whatever we have. Don't waste so much stuff. But you get to waste a lot of stuff. Amen. You get mad when I don't want to waste stuff. But the idea is, I've learned to appreciate it. And I think about that's the reason I married her, because she reminds me so much of my grandmother. She just give away everything. And you know how there's a store down in Mississippi called Fred's. I don't know if they made it out this way, but it was a commercial that said, Fred, you're going to give away the store. And that's the way my wife, she's a giving person. Always giving stuff to folks. Even when it comes to them children, you're supposed to buy them little gifts, but she buys them big gifts, furniture and all that. You give away. Amen. You give away too much stuff. That'll work it back. Amen. But that's all right. But some people have a heart to give. Some people have a heart to, and that's a blessing that people know, to be able to be give like that, and that's good. And you know how it is sometimes. Just like parents, a lot of parents, they give their children stuff before they get stuff themselves. They go lacking because they want their children to have so much stuff. So that's just part of our nature when it comes to the mother. But I appreciate it. But what I need you to see, watch this now. Watch this. Notice here what he said here in verse number 5. And they dreamed a dream, both of them, each man his dream in one night. Each man according to the interpretation of his dreams, the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt, which was bound in the prison. This is what Joseph was. Now remember, this is what Joseph was. And Joseph came in unto them. Joseph could have been bitter. I've been serving the Lord, and I've been doing what's right. Here I am in prison. Can you see how he could easily, most people could be bitter about where they are in life? They could be bitter about it.
I done did what's right, and I ain't been blessed yet. Just keep on waiting. God knows when God don't have no clock to say, I'm going to bless you this day and all this. God don't have no, our timetable, God don't have no timetable. So you just be faithful to God. But I can kind of see where this dream kind of helped Joseph. You remember his name said that may he increase. He's going to increase in the spirit. Not only that, you're going to see just how much he increased. So look at this, look at this. And he asked Pharaoh officers that were with him in the ward of the Lord's house, saying, wherefore ye look so sadly today? Your appearance. You know, when you really think about it, that's what was wrong with Nehemiah. You know, remember the king came and asked him the same thing, but it was just the king asking him that. Because really, Nehemiah didn't supposed to be looking sad in front of the king, because anything that comes in front of the king is supposed to be joyful, because you didn't never want to bring the king down in a sense. So Nehemiah was taking a chance when he was just he probably couldn't help it, but the idea of being sad in front of the king. So here, this is the situation here where as a servant noticed that these officers, they were looking sad. You know how you can notice somebody? You can know they're upbeat of who they are. He said, something wrong today. Somebody said, you okay? You know how we ask people like we can tell something is wrong. So Joseph observed these two officers and say, they don't look the same. You know, I think it's important that we observe things. We look around, we observe things. Even when you be aware of your surroundings, look around. And I was telling them this morning as well. Observe what you're going. Observe what people say. That don't mean you're going to do everything folks say, but you can learn when you listen to people and you listen to all these different views and you analyze it in your own mind and say, I can get something from this. So in other words, he observed him and noticed that something was wrong. This is an opportunity. I want you to notice. Put it here in your mind. An opportunity to glorify God. So watch this. He looked at him and look what he said here in verse number 8. Verse number 8. And they said unto him, we dreamed a dream, and there is no interpreter of it. And Joseph said unto them, do not interpretation belong to God? That's what he's doing. He's glorifying God. He's saying, I'm not the one that can do this. He's letting them know this is my opportunity to let them know something about God. In our conversation today, when people are talking, there's an opportunity. Look for the opportunity to glorify God. You know, a lot of times folks don't like to talk about God, but when they be talking about God, you look for the opportunity. Always be searching for the opportunity. If I just had a chance to glorify God, this is my chance. You see, sometimes we might let our chance pass right by us. I want you to start to know. And you know, now I pray for opportunities that come my way that I can glorify God. So opportunities is going to come your way in your everyday walk to life. And the thing about it, we have to be aware and observe as we ignore and not know that was an opportunity. If somebody come to you in a position sometime and they're trying to learn something or do something, it could be something so simple, but the idea is that's your opportunity. You know, usually when a neighbor moves into the community they're new, I normally like to just go and to just kind of stop by and just say, here's a welcome to the neighborhood gift. Just something that you can kind of know who they are. Because you know we live in a world now where folk can live beside somebody 5 years and never know who stayed right beside them. You know, especially if you're in these large cities, don't nobody bother with nobody. But the idea is sometimes it's good to know your neighbors. And you got some good neighbors, they can help you sometimes. Somebody come in your yard, folks tell you who in there, what color truck they was, what time they got there. They can tell you stuff that might help you one day. And never know, and say, look, your pipe busted upstairs. There's a water running out. Some just simple things sometimes. And that's your opportunity to start telling, I just didn't ignore it. I was observing it. I'm watching out for you, and I hope you watch out for me. But most of all, you glorify God. Joseph had an opportunity right here to glorify God. Joseph saw here, now, this is not, I can't interpret this dream. He made sure they knew only God can interpret dreams. That's the point. Only God can interpret dreams. And that's why he said, do not interpretation belongs to God? Tell me, I pray you. And this is what happened. They told him a dream. Let's look at the dream. Verse number 9, he said, and the chief butler told him his dream to Joseph, and he said to him, in my dream, behold, a vine was before me, and in that vine were 3 branches, and it was through though it budded and were blossom and shoot and forth, and the cluster thereof brought forth ripe grapes. And Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup, and I gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand. This is what happened in my dream. He told him the dream. And now watch this. Joseph already told him only God can interpret dreams. And Joseph said to him, this is the interpretation of it. The 3 branches are 3 days. 3 days always ought to be in your mind. Because that day is the day that Jesus got up from the 3. That 3 just have. When I read 3, it just be something in my mind. So here he said here, yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thine head and restore thee unto thy place. You know, God can put you back to where you were. Right? Now, I want you to see that. Yeah. When Adam sinned, you got to see, this is Bible theology. When Adam sinned, God can put man back to where he was because God redeemed man and put him back to where he was. He was forgiven of his sin. God can forgive us of our sin today. God can redeem us, put us back in harmony with God. So this man here was put back in the literal sense in Pharaoh's house, in the king's house. God can put us back in his house, the king's house. Watch this, watch this, watch this. So here, 3 days, and yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up his head and restore thee. See, this is the good reason to lift up the head right here. Watch this. Unto the place thou shalt deliver Pharaoh's cup in his hand of the former manner where thou was his butler. You was his butler, you in prison. God can put you back there. That's what he's telling you. Verse number 14. But think on me when it shall be well with thee, and show kindness, I pray thee, unto me, and make mention of me unto Pharaoh, and bring me out of this house. You see, sometimes when folk do something for you, you forget about it. How can this man forget about Joseph? Joseph told him his dream. He's back in Pharaoh's house. Joseph said, make mention of me when you get back to Pharaoh's house. But God wasn't ready for him to come out yet. That's what you have to look at. The providence of God was saying, Joseph, you're not ready to come out yet. And this is where Joseph could have got real bitter right here. Joseph could have got bitter, and he really could have been mad because look here, I told this man his dream. All I asked him to do is just tell him, mention him to Pharaoh. And he didn't even do that. But watch this, God is still working. May God increase. That's Joseph's name, that's what it means. May God increase. You remember the people that had a problem with forgiving, and Jesus had to tell them about how that they talked about increase our faith? Well, God is going to increase Joseph's faith. Watch this, watch this. Verse number 15. For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews. Here also have I done nothing that they should put me in the dungeon. Now, Joseph is really innocent, but he's in prison. I was telling you the other week about how, how folk can be in prison. Hurricane Carter and other folk may have been in prison, maybe innocent in prison, but Joseph was innocent. The Bible shows for us what allegedly he did. He was innocent, and we know that because we have the whole Bible. Right. Joseph was innocent. And he was telling him that he didn't even mention about all the bad stuff folk did. And the thing about it, I want you to notice something. He didn't even mention Potiphar. Potiphar, he wasn't worried. See, Potiphar was still in position here. But he didn't even mention Potiphar. But Potiphar could have been killed, but providence of God. Potiphar just put him in prison. We're going to see something here about Potiphar having him put in prison. And the idea is what God can do. And the thing about it, what he can raise him up to do. So here now, there was somebody else that was in that prison. Watch this, verse 16. When the chief baker saw the interpretation was good. Now everything worked out good for him. Now, quite natural. I had a dream too. Tell me what my dream means. So here now, he's going to interpret the dream of the baker. And he said unto Joseph, I also was in my dream, and behold, I had 3 white baskets of on my Lord's head, on my head, brother. And in the uppermost basket there was all manner of basket meats. For Pharaoh and the birds did eat them out of the baskets upon my head. And Joseph answered and said, this is the interpretation thereof. The 3 baskets are 3 days. Yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee. Now that ain't the same kind of lift up your head right here. In other words, you read about John the Baptist this morning. In other words, he's going to be hanged and his head is going to be taken off. The baker head. What do all this mean? I want you to see. A blessing for some and a curse for others. When God comes back, when Jesus comes back, it's going to be a blessing for some and a curse for others. Watch this, watch this, watch this. And Joseph answered and said, this is the interpretation thereof, and he's going down to verse number 20. He said, and it came to pass that the 3rd day, which Pharaoh's birthday, and he made a feast unto his servants, and he lifted up his head of the chief butler. There was a lift up, a good lift up there, and the chief baker among his servants. And he restored the chief butler unto the butlership again. And he gave the cup into Pharaoh's hand. But he hanged the chief baker, as Joseph had interpreted. Yet did not the chief butler remember Joseph, but forgot him. Did I tell you can do something sometime and some folk will forget sometime? Well, God won't forget what you do. He got a record in heaven. Whether you do good or you God won't forget unless it's something he needs you to forget. And if he can forget your sin, he will remember them no more because you don't want to be in this book. So in other words, you need your sins forgiven. God will forgive them and remember them no more. But man will forget the good stuff that you do. But God knows everything you do. You take a plate to somebody, God knows. When you pray for somebody, God knows. When you send somebody a card when they've lost a loved one, God knows everything we do. God won't forget. Man might forget, but God won't forget. But let me show you this. Even if man forget, God won't. But I need you to see. Joseph's interpretation increased his faith. What do you mean? Joseph interpreted the dream, and the dream was accurate within 3 days. And that would give him the confidence. You remember what he dreamed about his brothers bowing down to him? You see, I had a dream about myself. He didn't interpret his dream like this one. But can you imagine Joseph? Kind of reminisce Joseph. I suppose already been dead. I was in a pit. My brother was ready to kill me. God got me out of that pit. I went from the pit to Potiphar's house. Potiphar put me in prison. God will eventually get him out of prison. And I don't want to fast forward, but I'm going to leave you this thought. Joseph rose to a position higher than Potiphar, the one that put him in prison. Can you imagine that? Joseph didn't try to get revenge with Potiphar or his brothers. That's on down the road, but that's an amazing story when you talk about corn in Egypt. Joseph had the right spirit, the providence of God. And when we look at this, I want you to understand the forgiveness of God. That's what's amazing about Joseph. You go through all of this stuff, and he was able to not be bitter and to be able to forgive. That's amazing. That's a spirit you can't get nowhere else but from God. God can give you the right spirit to treat people right, even when they treat you wrong. That's what I learned from Joseph. And if you learn this, it'll take you so far in life that it'll be amazing. When folks are mean at you and bitter toward you on your job, at school, you remember the providence of God and you remember Joseph. May he increase. Messages like this have changed my life. It ain't about just me being happy about it. It's about mentally. I have changed. That's what I was telling our youth this morning. When you change mentally, you have changed. Life would be so much better when we understand life and who's in charge of everything that goes on. God. The providence of God. That's the message. Ooh, the time of how my time got away. But here's the gospel, Romans 10:17. Believe with all your heart, Hebrews 11:6. Repent of your sin, Luke 13:3. Confess that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and be willing to be baptized. If your service invitation, why not come? We stand. Sing song number 2.